Our second half was was great. We didn't start off the game well. We were not playing unselfishly to start the game at either end, and it permeated to our overall play. In the second quarter, that group that came in with Tyrell Terry, Josh Green, James Johnson, forget who else was in there, but those guys played extremely hard and got the momentum of the game back in our favor. We finished the half well. I thought our downfall was the beginning of the game. And when you start off in a hole and then you lose the first quarter by 7 points, it's a tough way to start the game. But there certainly were some good things. I thought KP looked good out there. His second game back, played 30 minutes. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hit some important shots. His footing will get better. His rhythm, his conditioning will get better game by game.
Tim McMahon?
Rick, Luka clearly felt like there should have been a timeout called there after that late offensive rebound you got before Porzingis missed the three. What were your thoughts? What are your thoughts about that sequence?
Yeah, I like the ball in his hands and the defense not being set. We got one great look at a three from Burke at the top, and then we got an offensive rebound, and KP got a look. So we got two good looks, and you always want to save your timeout if you can. So, that's the reason. And it's very difficult to call a timeout and go against a Milwaukee set defense out of the timeout. So I think in those situations, if you can put the ball in your best player's hands, you'll get better opportunities. And I thought we got two good ones.
Brad?
Well, and given that sequence and kind of the way Luka reacted to it, were you able to kind of discuss it with him afterward?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that publicly.
Okay.
Listen, look, we got two good shots. So, and we preserved the timeout. So, as a coach, that's all you can hope for in that situation.
Eddie?
Yeah, Rick, you guys kind of had a pretty good game that just, you got beat by a couple of three-pointers from Middleton. But overall, how do you feel like you're kind of holding the fort down while, really severely shorthanded?
Well, a lot of guys are stepping up into higher levels of responsibility and doing a good job. Wes Iwundu's doing a good job as a starter. Green's giving us good minutes. Tonight Tyrell Terry, came off, and I think he was a plus in his 6 or 8 minutes or whatever it was. So look, that's why you have a team. That's why you have 17 guys. Try to get them all ready, believe in them all, and knowing that during the course of an NBA season, there's going to be situations like this.
Tim McMahon, back to you.
Rick, you mentioned that you're encouraged by Porzingis' progress and he'll get his footing under him. I'm wondering kind of what's the balance between him being aggressive and maybe hunting shots on a night when it's not going for him.
Yeah, I just think it's a situation where the more he plays, the more we can reconcile that. He can reconcile that. Hey, if you were out for 5 months and you were just getting a chance to get back with your team, you'd be aggressive too. You'd want to be out there. You'd want to get the ball in your hands. We're talking to him, and look, we're running plays for him too. And it's put yourself in his shoes. The guy desperately wants to help the team, and if he was not aggressive, I'd be a lot more concerned.
All right,
Thanks.
You guys got yourselves back in it in the third quarter. You had 13 points there. In the third quarters this year, it seems like you've been able to find a rhythm in those quarters. What's it about those third quarters that you've been able to get yourself in that kind of rhythm in those quarters there?
Just coming out, not being aggressive. Once halftime is over, you kind of get the idea of how teams are playing you at that point. So just try to pick and choose your spots wisely, and when the ball comes to you, just be confident and knock it down. And it's great that your teammates are finding you once you get it rolling and your numbers fall.
Callie?
Hey, Tim. That lineup you played with middle of the second quarter with the rookies, James and Willie. What have you thought about how the rookies have handled, this extra responsibility with you guys being shorthanded, and especially after such a chaotic offseason and start to their careers?
I mean, they did an amazing job when they came in the game. It's hard when you're a rookie, you're getting thrown into the fire, especially with the circumstances we're dealing with right now, and you're playing against arguably one of the best teams in the league by far. So they came in there and they gave us that spark when we were down 13-14 in the second quarter, and with that, them coming in and bringing that energy just like they do in practice. Is a little bit them not knowing what they're doing out there, but they're running and gunning and getting their feet wet and they're knowing and finding the rhythm of the game, and it was beautiful to watch. So I'm very, 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 very happy that they came out there and produced for us.
Dwayne?
Tim, how difficult is it trying to win these games without five guys that probably will be getting a lot of minutes?
You said what now? Sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry.
How hard is it trying to win these games without five of these guys that was not in the lineup tonight that probably will be getting a lot of minutes?
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like I said, this COVID thing is really messing with some of these teams, but it's next man up. We're gonna hold it down for them until they get back. We're gonna keep competing, and like I said, it's next man up.
Okay.
That's it.
And